whoever doesn't give up false speech and bad actions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need his fasting from food and drinks. من لم يدع قول الزور والعمل به فليس لله حاجة في أن يدع طعامه وشرابه. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين. First and foremost, I express my gratitude to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has granted us the ability to observe this holy month of Ramadan. Ramadan is the 9th month of Islamic calendar. It's a special month for Muslims. In this month, Muslims pray, fast and seek Allah's blessings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. The month of Ramadan is that in which was revealed the Quranic guidance for the people and clear proofs of guidance and criteria. This verse shows the importance of Ramadan because Ramadan is very special. The Quran was revealed in this month. And Ramadan has 3 parts. The month of mercy, the month of forgiveness and freedom from hellfire. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, إذا جاء رمضان فتحت أبواب الجنة وغلقت أبواب النار وصفدت الشياطين. When Ramadan comes, the gates of paradise are opened, the gates of hell are closed, devils are chained. So this is the great opportunity to do something good in the month of Ramadan because devils are chained. He cannot deceive you. He cannot stop you from any kind of good activities. You are performing salah, devils cannot stop you, cannot deceive you. You are fasting, devils cannot stop you, cannot deceive you. You are doing, you are worshipping any kind of activities. Devils cannot stop you, cannot deceive you. This is the great chance. And also the importance of Ramadan. There are very special nights in Ramadan. There is very special nights. The last 10 nights are very important. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, you have to search the Laylatul Qadr, the last 10 nights. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we send the Quran down on the night of decree. And do you know what's the night of decree? وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Do you know what's the night of decree? Then Allah is answering himself. Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. Allah is teaching us. Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. That means Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree, is better than 1,000 months. Is better than 1,000 months. Can you imagine? You are performing salah, you are worshipping one night of Laylatul Qadr. That means you are performing salah 1,000 months. This is the great opportunity. So you have to search the last 10 nights. And then, now you are fasting. Now you have to fast. So you got Ramadan. And you know the benefit of Ramadan. So this is the great chance. So you have to fast. So fasting is compulsory for all adult and healthy Muslims. Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْ. Whoever among you witness the month, let him fast. Let him fast. That means who are able to fast, who are healthy Muslims, and who are able to fast nicely, they let him fast. Let him fast. But if someone is traveling, someone is sick, so they can fast later. They can fast later. This is the beauty of Islam. So we know Islam is the complete code of life. So this is the beauty of Quran. This is the beauty of Ramadan. So then now you have to fast. And fasting, what's the fasting? Fasting is not only living, only avoiding food and drinks. This is not fasting. Fasting, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Man lam yada' qawla az-zuri wal 'amala bihi falaysa lillahi hajatun fi an yada'a ta'amahu wa sharabahu." Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, whoever doesn't give up false speech and bad actions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need his fasting from food and drinks. Man lam yada' qawla az-zuri wal 'amala bihi falaysa lillahi hajatun fi an yada'a ta'amahu wa sharabahu. This is spiritual. This is spiritual and practical. You have to leave bad speech. You have to leave bad activities. And then you have to perform salah. You cannot leave salah. Do you know why? So salah is the key of Jannah. And as-salatu bayna al-abdi wa bayna al-kufr. Bayna al-abdi wa bayna al-kufri tarku salah. There is only different salah between believer and disbeliever. There are many verses in the Quran about salah. So if I mention some ayah, that utlu ma uhiya ilayka min al-kitabi wa aqim as-salah. Wa aqim as-salah. Inna as-salata tanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkar. Inna as-salata kanat 'ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. There are many verses about prayer. And then you have to perform salah. Do you know? In the month of Ramadan, this is the beauty of Ramadan. If anyone perform a voluntary act of worship in the month of Ramadan, it will be equivalent to a compulsory act of other months. If you perform a compulsory act of worship in the month of Ramadan, it will be rewarded by 70 times more. Can you imagine? So don't leave salah. Then you have to recite the Quran more and more. Because Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan. Do you know? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Kana Jibreel fayudarisuhu al-Quran. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, used to review the Quran in the month of Ramadan. Every month of Ramadan. In the final year of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he reviewed the Quran 2 times with Jibreel al-Islah. So you have to remember. So don't leave salah and recite the Quran. And Muslim always reflect on it. Muslim should read more the Quran and reflect on it more. Because this is our religious books. And if you according to hadith, if you read a single letter, that means Allah subhanahu